What up, what up, what up, what up? I was thinking, like I usually do. But before I get to that, yo, if you ever do DoorDash, why is it if you pick one city, they quick to send you into other cities? And my thing is, if I wanted to deliver in that city, I would have picked that city. There's a reason I ain't want to deliver in that city. So that's why I didn't pick that city. So when you send me a DoorDash or a order to go to somewhere else in the city I didn't pick, I'm not accepting. For whatever reason, I don't need a reason. I didn't pick that city. If I was trying to get orders outside the city I picked, you wouldn't get me orders outside the city I picked. So don't give me drop-offs outside the city I picked. But anyway, that was, something I was thinking about. What I wanted to talk about, though, was double standard. The double standard. It's like, I'm trying to think of one real quick. Well, shit. In society, it's more acceptable for, I guess, men to be a hoe than women to be a, well, men to be a dog and women to be a hoe. It's not acceptable for the woman to be a hoe. But actually, in my mind, 2025, shit, anybody can be a hoe nowadays. It don't even matter. It's, hey. But you know what I mean. That's a double standard. That's what that means. So, on that note, why is it that black people, we just seem to want to, claim the negative shit? Nigga be like, yeah, black women don't anything. I can't even think of nothing real quick. Black women don't believe in accountability. Black men don't believe in accountability. But you only talk about black women being able for the accountability. Then you say you got, deadbeat dads. They don't do nothing, blah, blah, blah. But what about these deadbeat moms? It's plenty dudes I know got their kids. For whatever reason, that's between them. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But the fact of the matter is dudes out here taking care of their kids. And are we calling them deadbeat moms? Because I ain't never heard of it. But anyway, that's the double standard. And why black people claim it like it's ours, I don't really know. But anybody could be anything. You can't say one person or one genre or one race or one ethnicity and not include the other ones. Now, it may be a majority of somebody doing something more than some other people or other races, genres, or sex, however that go. But I'm sure if you do the numbers and you start looking around environment, society, there's reasons why black men cheat at a higher pace than most other races. There's a reason why black women get married less than other races. It's a reason. It's not like because they black. You got to go beyond that, and that's what they try to tell us and try to teach us. You read the history books, you read science, and it's, black people do this because they, no, it ain't because they black. We black? Come on, bro. That don't make sense. If it don't make sense, then it ain't right. At least try to make it make sense. Figure it out. Another thing of the double standard, it's just like, for me anyway, you see the people always, they'll say something like, affirmative action did this, and you got the job because you or whatever, your race or your whatever. But then you turn around, you got nepotism. Nepotism is when I got the job and boom, automatically I get my son and daughter the job, my cousin, you know what I mean? I put people on because that's my family. That's nepotism. But the opposite of that is because of a specific reason, like something outside of you. Race, your mental capacity, your age, all those things are factors in in the hiring process and the affirmative action type of thing, the affirmative action deal. So it's not just one thing. But then once again, there would be no need for affirmative action if there was equality in America. You understand that? No. There would be no need for affirmative action if there was equality in America. And that's what the people failing to realize. Everybody keep talking about the result. No, how did it get to that point? In order for it to be a double standard, it had to be a standard. And then somebody abused that standard and made their way okay, just for them. And that's where the problem is. Because it's not a double standard per se, because only certain people get away with certain things. So that means it's a standard for some and a standard for some others, because those some others happen to be on a financially elite status above the rest of us, which make them feel like they're above the rest of us until they do something that the people told them or expressed to them shouldn't be done, i.e. Puff Daddy, i.e. Bill Cosby, i.e. Michael Jackson, i.e. Prince, and the list can go on and on and on. But if you understand one thing about that list, it ain't nothing but black people. I'm sure there's some other races who've been through the same thing, but guess what? I'm not that race. I'm black. So that's what I think about. That's what I focus on. That's what I worry about. The rest of it will fix itself. I can't do nothing for nobody until I can do something for me. And that's just what it is. As far as the double standard, I just feel like it's going to be what it's going to be. Meaning, in certain settings, certain things don't apply. In certain settings, other things won't apply. You have to just be understanding of where you are in society and life as a whole, period. Because once you understand that, then a lot of these questions and things that we talk about and disagree about and argue about, all of that stuff go out the window, because sometimes some of those things ain't for you. I remember people used to say, well, I remember a specific person said, if you don't understand, that means I ain't talking to you. As a kid, it ain't make no sense. As an adult, it don't make no sense. But I understand. And that's what it was all about, understanding. In that instance, it didn't have to make sense. It just had to be an understanding. So the standard is set by the people who are setting the rules and the boundaries. It only becomes a double standard when you go against what is set upon by the people setting the standards. Just like freedom of speech. Oh, freedom of speech. You got freedom of speech. Until what? Until you say some shit them people don't want you to say. Then freedom of speech ain't so free. And that's just what it is. Accept it for what it is. The standard ain't the standard until somebody sets it to be that. And once it's broken by whoever, it don't matter. And it's accepted, then it becomes a double standard. So even though you hollering double standard, you may be the double standard and don't even think about it that way. But that's just my thoughts.